Greetings, free people. Give thanks and praise to the Most High, Creator of nature, our sovereign God. Give thanks and praise. I man say West Indians are not Maroons, meaning the Maroons are separate and distinct from the West Indian people. Now, may have some definition, because sometimes when we speak on people, you know, not say something in a writing, them say we just talk. We don't know what we are talk, say. So we're going to share basic definition what people can ascertain on their own. Now we have on the screen more, and this is chiefly British noun. A tract of open uncultivated upland or a heath. Now it's a tract of open land preserved for shooting. A grouse, moor. And then it's Old English of Germanic origin. Now, number two, more two, as a verb. Make fast a boat by attaching it by cable or rope to the shore or to an anchor. So that's when the mother say a mooring, like when you attach your boat or, your watercraft to any anchorage. Now we'll look on the next definitions of moor. As a noun, we say a member of a northwestern African Muslim people of mixed Berber and Arab descent. So this is what the Moor is. Northwestern African Muslim people of mixed Berber and Arab descent. So when you hear the Maroons here, like Chief Curry and L.A. Lewis, I said them are Moors, this is who they are. Now in the 8th century, they conquered the Iberian Peninsula. What is the Iberian Peninsula? The Iberian Peninsula is Portugal and Spain, that area, because them come out of North Africa. You get me? And it's an easy swim across that little channel there and get into Portugal, get into Spain, and get into the whole of Europe. So these very Moors, who are some black people, again, Northwestern African Muslim people of mixed Berber and Arab descent. Yeah, man. So it's saying the 8th century, they conquered the Iberian Peninsula, but were finally driven out of their last stronghold in Granada at the end of the 15th century. So this is when them expelled them in 1492. And these people, Moors, Moorish, these foreign people, came all over the place, spreading themselves, especially in the West Indian area. And I usurp, when I say usurp, meaning them I take the Indian place and I operate as if they are the Indians. Remember, these Moorish people were already, as them would say, organized, because them are ruled from 780 AD. You know what I mean? Up until 1492. So this is the information our people not really, you know what I mean? Them not really get yet. I look on the Maroon now. We say Maroon as an adjective, not as a noun, as an adjective. We're going to look at this definition. Maroon as an adjective of a brownish crimson color. Now, as a noun, a brownish crimson color. Number two, chiefly British, a firework that makes a loud bang, used mainly in a signal or warning. Early 19th century, so named because the fireworks make the noise of a chestnut, see below, bursting in the fire. And them say late 17th century. This are the origin, in the sense of chestnut, from French, Maroon, chestnut, via Italian, from medieval Greek, Maroon, the sense relating to color details from the late 18th century. Now we are look at maroon as a verb now. As a verb, it's a leave someone trapped and isolated in an inaccessible place, especially an island. So you can be maroon on an island. Again, as a verb. First we use maroon as an adjective. Now we are using it as a verb, then we're going to get to the noun. So it says as a verb, it means leave someone trapped, like these Mutabaruka and all of these African people, trapped and isolated in an inaccessible place, especially an island. All right, so them say a novel about schoolboys maroon on a desert island. So why it have to be schoolboy? Why could it be schoolboys and schoolgirls maroon on a desert island? This is why I must say we have to fireburn this system that is in place. Now let's look at maroon as a noun. Listen carefully, people. Maroon being used as a noun. A member of any of various communities in parts of the West Indies, now called Caribbean, who were originally descended from escaped slave people. Remember, some talk some things, I want to think I make it up, so I show no one can go just do the basic research to ascertain this kind of truth, this kind of clarity. Again, a maroon is a member of any of the various communities, not the whole entire place. The various communities in parts of the West Indies, now known as the Caribbean, who were originally descended from escaped slaves. In the 18th century, Jamaican Maroons fought 2 wars against the British settlers, both of which ended with treaties affirming the independence of the Maroons. So listen again. It's no different from what you say the British people come on the mainland and create them American Civil War, where one set of British people, foreigners, are fight against another foreign group. With the original people, the American Indian is the prize. So all these people are fight over dominance, for rule over us as a people. That's what the war is all about. That's what slavery is all about. It's to enslave a specific group of people, which is us. And then the Moors came from Spain, escaped slave from Spain, came in our location, the leadership. And this is how them fool the people. Because remember, them come with them own perverted English language where them change up and spoil. So when we know the English one way, and we are listening to and I use words one way, them have a different meaning of these words. And this is what them use for carry people away, their word wizardry. So when we hear people say them a maroon, you have to really comprehend, say, boy, them are a West Indian. And it's usually the leadership. Because you can look on our island where you hear all a Muslim maroon that threaten Queen Africa. This is a Muslim Arab brethren. Him they ever look like a nigger. Him not look like a negus. Him not look like king. Him not look like us. Arab these people. And them come and fool with poor people. Get in our interior and fool with poor people. So this is why people don't know where the West Indian is. Them say, oh, the Arawak Indian dead off. This is why we step forward as Awuwak. So when uno say Arawak, uno have no kind of claim on the Awuwak. Now them say the origin, mid-17th century, from French, Maroon, feral, from Spanish, cimarrón, wild. As a noun, runaway slave. So when you hear a man say runaway, when a man say I'm a maroon, you know say I'm a runaway slave. We as Indian have never been nobody's slave until these foreign colonizers and colonists came here and tried to subdue us. And this is why I man say, I have the absolute right to be free. Now boy not go gift it to me. Because I not get my rights, which is absolute, from the politician. When I get it from the statutory instrument, and when I get it from the man where exists in the earth. It come from the supreme God. Yeah. The supreme power where we are hailed as our great spirit, the creator of nature. Yeah, man. And when we die, we are passed through. Our parents are just the vessel where we use to transport us from where we are manifest from to here. So we can set some things straight, set the record straight, stop and correct some things. You have to understand the Spanish language. Let me continue in the definition. Latin. Now we are look upon the word Latin as a noun. It says the language of ancient Rome and its empire, widely used historically as a language of scholarship and administration. This is Latin. Latin is a member of the Italic branch and the Indo-European family of languages. After the decline of the Roman Empire, it continued to be a medium of communication among educated people throughout the Middle Ages in Europe and remained the liturgical language of the Roman Catholic Church until the reform of the Second Vatican Council in 1962 to 1965. It is still used for scientific name in biology and astronomy. The Romance languages are derived from Latin. All right. So Latin again, second definition as a noun. It's a native or inhabitant of a country whose language developed from Latin, especially a Latin American. So when you hear them and them these Latin Americans, say them original, it derived from Latin, and Latin is an ancient Roman language of its ancient empire. So when we look upon all Cuba, you know, say anybody with Spanish there, so you know where them come from. When you say Puerto Rico, these are the foreign people that invade those locations, because originally we as a people there in them locations. Argentina, the very same thing, because this platform share all the information when them foreign people are coming our place. When them foreign people are take over our place. All of the information is on this platform. But for whatever reason, this platform is being suppressed. Yeah, man, the people on this island known as Xamayakha, what them call Jamaica, them not know nothing about I. You have never hear any kind of mainstream anything at all talk about this kind of information. And this is how you know we get validation as we are carry the truth. Because the fallacious system can't handle this truth. It diminish and remove, relinquish, vanquish their power, their authority. And it's only truth can do that. It's only truth can do that. So when you see them Latin American here, you know what I mean? You know, so them are foreigner in our place. All of them. Because the original people look like I. Woolly hair. You get me? Copper tone. Carbon people. What them are called melanated people. Because we don't use the term black. You understand? Because we totally comprehend them are deal with legality. And when they say you're black, according to their legality, you're dead in their fictional world. Or you're invisible, you can't be seen. So when you say West Indian, you put a dent in them system. Because it's only the West Indian can establish themselves as the foundation. And even the British Postmaster General confirm them kind of argument, yeah. But it's just for basic people not have it, because these Maroons totally dominate everywhere. So all people where you do not think is a Maroon is actually a Maroon. When they go in the parliament, most of them are Maroon. This is why you see Chief Curry and the little Syrian looking guy there, I don't know them name. But the image is out there. In a parliament, a sign where the common people's property. That's what them a do. Sign away all rights, because the people them a give these chiefs rights, because the people them not bright enough to operate them own affairs. So them a trust these people, and these people are really hurt them, but them not know. So this is why a man like me there say, look into the information, because see it here. We are share the basic information. Again, as an adjective, it's relating to or in the Latin language, Latin poetry. And these Spanish and French and them thing are what you call Romance language. Them derive from the very Latin. Yeah, man. So they are them have to know these things, you know. No, I got stay too long out here. We could look for Indian as an adjective relating to the indigenous peoples of America, relating to India or to the subcontinent comprising India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh that are over the east. So when you say Indian, you have two set of Indian. One set of Indian in the east and one set of Indian in the west. We are the Indian in the west. So whatever Indian them are talk about, they're in India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, because the India was first called Barahat. And the British people changed that name to India for their own reason. However, in an ancient time, when you study the works of Prester John, who is the patriarch of the Indian, you got to hear them allude or talk about the three Indies, the three Indies, which is the continent of America, the continent where South Africa is, and then the area where them are called India now in Asia, where the Dravidian people or the Tamil people or the Jawar people, this is where these people exist. And these people look like us. However, through the passage of time, as I tell you, all kind of hybrid people, you know, appear on the earth, populate the earth, and start do a whole bunch of magic. And when them look in the West and say America, this was their promised land. Yeah, man, because there was a time when you read their prehistory, them talk about this location like it's a fairy tale, because they did not have access. The only way these foreign people start gaining access is when them start go through the area in South Africa for come around here to the Atlantic. But again, as we go along, we bring clarity to these information. So as a noun, an American Indian. When you say Indian used as a noun, they matter about the American Indian. Or two, a native or inhabitant of India or a person of Indian descent. Again, I know we create these literature. We never created. Babylon create the literature. So we have to reach a level for comprehend what is written out there. So there is other lexion where one can use for ascertain even more clearer definition. Go down to the Indian meaning. And again, we can look on the word America and see where it deal with. Landmass in the Western Hemisphere, not the Eastern Hemisphere. In the Western Hemisphere that consists of the continents, here them as the continents, I break it up, of North and South America, joined by the Isthmus of Panama. The continent was originally inhabited by American Indians and Inuits. The northeast coastline of America was visited by Norse seamen. These are the Viking type of people in the 8th century or 9th century. And when we say North Sea, man, me I can just assume say it's a mixture of these Moorish people with these foreign people. Again, the more is Esau line, they become Edom and they mix with everybody else. So this is why you see when you hear people say them are Moor. And on the island here, them just trick for people. It's only the leadership. These Arab-looking foreign people are the foreigners. But them coming in your community with all kind of trinkets and goodies and spoil the Indian, the common Indian, and start teaching Indian a bag of garbage, saying they're Africans, so them can usurp our place, prepare our place for them foreign masters. So they are them have to get them kind of clarity. Yeah. And you're not going to get it in a no school, nowhere. You're going to get it in a no kind of educational facility. It won't happen. Yeah, man. So it says the northwest coastline of North America was visited by Norse seamen in the 8th or 9th century. But for the modern world, the continent was first reached by Christopher Columbus in 1492. And them say America used as a name for the United States. No, the United States is separate and distinct from America, just like how the United States of America, the corporation, is separate and distinct from America itself. The name America dated as early as 16th century. Now, our thing more earlier than that. And is believed to derive from the Latin form Americus, of the name of Amerigo Vespucci, who sailed along the west coast of South America in 1501. Then, when you come to America in the 1400, and no, so now come to America. So in the 1500 now, on realize that name America. That's a garbage. So these are the things that we have to dodge. What I would have said, dodge the hijack. Salute Condrop platform. Yeah, man. So we have to dodge the hijack. We have to apply ourselves so we can ascertain the truth for ourselves. That's all it is. And I'll leave it right here. Yeah, man. I'll leave it right here and know, so boy, yeah. That's all it is. Salute Shango Lion. Honor out there. Honor out there. Salute young Cherokee Prezi. Honor out there. Honor out there. Yeah, man, we the West Indians, you know, we have to declare who and what we are, where we are, and how we are. We can't allow these foreign people to tell we nothing. Them can't tell we who we are. And we are the Indian around here. Don't let the movie screen and the TV thing, you know, deceive you. The great deception in the earth is the secret of who we are as a people. Yeah, if them say biblically, we can say, yeah, man, we identify with the kingdom of Judah from over there. So we don't necessarily say Israel per se. But just the kingdom of Judah, we can say, yeah, we see them thing there. And when you talk about historically, or in a modern time, we are the Indian. The Hindu is separate and distinct from the Indian. The Hindu people of Asia is who the British rename and classify them Indian in order to confuse the whole thing. And then them push these Persian people over here, calling them East Indian here. So this is why when I say Trinidad and these East Indian people are governed, it's no accident. And these people are associated with the very same Moorish people. It is one of those religions where unify these people. And they are non-American. Them have no real affiliation to America outside of being a colonist, being settlers, and being enslavers. So if you, the man and woman, know who you are, know that you're not the piece of paper which is a straw man, know that you're not a male or a female, and know that you can never be a person or persons. Because the plural of person is people, but you notice them have persons with a S. So when you look up that word legally, you're going to say it represents some kind of corporation. Step by step out the people. The brave may fall but never yield. And we say bold and brave, firm and strong. Salute out there, West, ʻindēən. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them school you. Because them are going to misuse you and abuse you. Salute people.